So while Kent's working on that box down there. Right.
No, that's not gonna work either.
I just want to mention how slow this process is. When you go on Instagram, you go on Pinterest, you go on YouTube channels, here's the before picture of the rig and here's the lovely after picture of the rig. And there are a few people who will really be honest and tell you, yeah, it's a long process. But until you're actually doing it, you don't realize how much time everything takes. For instance, Kent's been working on this box for a bit, and yeah, it's like, does this bit work? Does this screwdriver fit? Is this gonna work this way? And oh, it's too close to the wall. And oh, now this one is stripped. And oh, this isn't gonna happen. So it just gets a little bit, it just takes time. And I'm not really frustrated. I am actually having lots of fun. I think this is a really cool project, but it just takes time. What is it? What's in there? It is electrical.
Special stuff. And when it goes down the wheel well, that's why
okay.
it's like, hey. And it's cold down there.
Here we are, mid-renovation. We're still in the demolishing phase. Kent's taking out carpet in the bedroom. And these cupboard doors are ready to be primed and painted. Try to keep everything organized. Like, this is the kitchen hardware, this is the living room hardware, bathroom, this is the cab area hardware. So yeah, that hopefully will help us figure out where things go in the end. It is cold here in Calgary, so we've got the little heater running to keep us from freezing. Good times. So before we did RV renovations, I'd never used a drill before, so this is all new skills for me, which I love. I'm actually really enjoying it. Can you tell I'm a newbie at it? Oh, that's better. Come on. There we go. Okay.
We're gonna make an Amazon order tonight.
For what? What are we ordering on Amazon? Amazon's our friend.
We are ordering a Camco water filter.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Don't lose stuff. Okay, so super frustrating. It seems that when people put together an RV, especially back in the day, they just grabbed a screw and just threw it in. Doesn't matter what kind it is, what shape it is, what size it is. So when you're trying to take them out, it's frustrating because I'm thinking, okay, well look at this. I'll show you this. So this is a Robertson or a square head, right? So I've got a square head bit on my drill, and then I go to take this out, up here, and it's totally not the right size. Like, how frustrating is that? Like so this bit isn't gonna work. Now this bit has worked on almost every other Robertson screw in the motorhome, but not that one. Now of course that's not manufactured because that's like an extra add-on thingy, so that could be the problem. But this has happened before where it's just different screws, different sizes, different shapes, all over the place. So when you're doing a renovation, make sure you have a plethora of bits for your drill and a plethora of screwdriver options. Because sometimes you need a long-handled screwdriver, sometimes you need a short-handled screwdriver, sometimes you need a power tool, sometimes you can't use a power tool. So keep your options open and be prepared. In the motorhome, there is a box that has always driven me crazy.
What's in the box, Lisa?
What is in the box? Here's the big reveal.
This is the box.
We're curious if this was part of the original factory design or if this was an add-on.
Well, I thought that would reveal it. It's a
Right here.
drill.
Is that Robertson on there? Yeah. It is. Here you go. There's the big one. And this also has a Robertson on it, so I think you should be good.
Good. There we go.
Cheers.
Yep.
What have we got?
Hey, steel part of the box of the vehicle.
So we can just put a smaller box over that.
Yeah, as long as it's not cardboard.
Cardboard's cheap.
Cardboard's cheap. Amazon box.
Oh yeah,
Every
with a
time you
little
walk in,
smiley
you say-
face.
Every time you walk in, you say, "Look, it's from Amazon."
Our motorhome is from Amazon. Okay, so we have removed the couch.
We've removed it. I unbolted it. We carried it out. Now we've got a bit of a mess, and we're figuring out how we're going to do this. Either we have a sofa that has seat belts and all of this frame there, or we don't. So we do have the 2 captain's chairs for Elise and I,
Yep.
but if we remove all of that framing, we really may not have seatbelt safety for a passenger.
Which I think is okay because it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah, I know.
And I just said to Kent, we'll just have to, if friends come and visit, they'll have to rent a car or bring their own vehicle. Maybe in the future we'll get a tow vehicle and they can use that. So I think for 90% of the time that we're going to be in here, it's just the 2 of us. It makes sense to only have a love seat, which takes up less space.
Yeah.
And like an extra, what do we call that? Like an end table?
It is an end table that we require so that we have
Yeah.
a little bit more shelves and a place to put the Berkey and the coffee maker and possibly the coffee stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're gonna make this home.
Primer. Alrighty, so I figure we're about a quarter of the way through the renovation, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on. So I've been working on priming. So Anna and I got some things primed yesterday, and I didn't sand the cabinets before. I wiped them all down with like a, I think it's Crud Cutter, Crud Cutter Cleaner. That's what it's called. And so right now I'm just gonna do a test and see if that was enough without sanding. So, kind of wanting to just scrape here. Oh, it is peeling off a little bit. Shoot. Yeah, see, it doesn't come off on the wall of the wallpaper. So that means I have to go back over this surface here and probably sand this off and then do another coat of primer. So many decisions to make. Anyway, yes, I'm wearing a toque. It is cold in Calgary, and I will be turning the furnace on. I just got out here, so it's kind of chilly, but I will turn the furnace on. I've got more people coming to help me today. I've got my other daughter coming over to help us out, and we have lots to do still, but it's super fun. Thanks for watching.
So I finally got a good day to paint the roof of the RV. I'm half done, and it's going well.
Alrighty, here we are in the middle of our renovation of Bessie. So I'm just gonna give you a real quick look around. So all the priming is done. Yay, that took a lot longer than I thought it would take. And, but it's been good. I've had family come to help me and some friends come and help me. So that's always nice. And yeah, I love the white. It is so refreshing, so beautiful. And yeah, it's looking good. So today we will be getting the first coat of paint. Oh, I'm so excited! I'm gonna paint the ceiling, paint the cabinets, paint walls. And here's the bedroom area. This is our prime layer. And this stuff, I'm telling you guys, this is the primer we're using. It's the CIL Smart 3. And it is amazing stuff. So this is primed, and you can't even scratch it off. So there's good, I guess what they call tooth to it. It's really, really well done. And then over here, I had done this one without sanding. I just primed it, and it was scraping off a bit, but I think a little bit coming off there. But for the most part, it's really good. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this cabinet here because this is above the sink. But the rest of that primer is pretty awesome stuff. And I just want to say how awesome it is to have family and friends that come and help you do stuff, because really, we couldn't do this on our own. It would take us so much longer to do this by ourselves. But having friends and family come to help has been a huge blessing. So thanks everyone who's been helping. And if you do a project like this, make sure you have help, or that you have lots and lots of time. Yeah, we gave ourselves like about a 2-week window to get all of this done. I was saying to someone the other day, you know, it's like we've opened all these cans of worms, and you have to just like stop opening cans of worms and close a few. So I've got a whole bunch of other projects I want to work on. I will do those as we hit the road. So, you know, when we're sitting around at a campsite or out boondocking or whatever, then I'll work on maybe wallpapering the inside of the drawers, or some of those other finicky projects. But we got to get the basics done. We've pulled everything out. We have to get it finished so that we can actually drive this thing and hit the road in a couple of days, so in a few days. So yeah, that is where we're at. Thanks for watching. I didn't take it down. I just picked this playlist. Alright guys, bad hair, just don't care. Day 7. We're leaving in 1 week. This is hard work. Everybody shows you how awesome it is to do a before and after of an RV renovation, but it is a boatload of work. Day 7, almost done.
So I'm Lisa's mom, Ken's mother-in-law, and I'm helping her do the demolition in her motorhome that they're renewing. And we're talking about tools and tools that you use. Robertson is the square shape. Robertson, you can remember, is, if you remember, of SpongeBob SquarePants. Bob is a short form of Robert, so a square head screwdriver is a Robertson. There you go.